The biggest mistake I see entrepreneurs make is thinking a business and a skyscraper are built the same way. Fast, flashy, and for show. I spent over 20 years managing multi-million-dollar engineering assets in aerospace and oil and gas. I've inspected structures that looked flawless on the outside and were failing on the inside. And I've watched businesses do the exact same thing. Here's the truth nobody tells you. Most entrepreneurs don't actually own a business. They own a stressful job with a fancier title. Not because they weren't smart enough, not because they didn't work hard enough, because they thought hustle was enough. They never checked the foundation. In engineering, before we ever pour concrete, we run load calculations. We ask one question over and over: what happens to this structure under pressure? Most business owners never ask that question about their own life. So let me walk you through 3 structural principles that will change how you build, whether you're building a company, a career, or a calling. Principle 1, load-bearing walls. In every structure, certain walls carry the weight of everything above them. Remove the wrong wall, and the whole building comes down. In your business, you cannot be the only load-bearing wall. If everything depends on you, every decision, every client relationship, every fire you have to put out personally, you haven't built a business. You've built a very expensive job you can never leave. Colossians 3:23 says, "Whatever you do, work heartily as for the Lord and not for men." That's not permission to carry everything alone. It's a call to build systems so faithful that the work honors God even when you're not in the room. Principle 2, inspect before it cracks. In the field, we don't wait for a beam to fail before we check it. We inspect on a schedule because by the time you see the crack, the damage has already been happening for months. Most leaders operate in reverse. They wait for the crisis, the burnout, the broken team, the failed launch, before they ask for wisdom. James 1:5 tells us, "If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault." Wisdom is available before the crack. Stop waiting for the collapse to start asking better questions. Principle 3, redundancy is not weakness, it's integrity. Every critical system I've ever designed has a backup. Not because we expect failure, but because we respect reality. In business and in faith, your redundancy is your integrity. It's the referrals that come because people trust your word. It's the marriage that holds because you built it on something deeper than convenience. Proverbs 10:9 says, "Whoever walks in integrity walks securely, but whoever takes crooked paths will be found out." Integrity is the redundant system that holds everything else together when the primary system is under strain. Now here's where I want you to actually engage with me. Comment the word blueprint below right now, and I'll DM you the exact framework I use to audit my own business the same way I'd audit a structure before I trust it with a single human life. Make sure you hit that follow button first, because if you don't, my DM will never reach you. I've inspected towers that stood through storms because someone respected the engineering. I've also seen towers fail because someone cut corners nobody could see until they could. The same is true of you. Nobody follows you because your math is perfect. They follow you because they trust you. And that trust is built one honest inspection at a time. The engineers who survived every industry shift I've lived through were never the smartest people in the room. They were the ones who adapted fastest, who inspected the hardest, and who never mistook confidence for competence. That's the leader I'm asking you to become. Not because it's easy, but because it's the only kind of building that actually lasts. So here's what I need from you before you go anywhere else. Subscribe to this channel because I'm bringing you leadership, faith, and engineering-grade wisdom every single week, and you don't want to miss what's coming. Hit like on this video if it challenged you the way it should. Comment below. Tell me the one crack in your business or your life you've been ignoring, the one you already know is there. And share this with someone who's building something right now and needs to hear this before the crack becomes a collapse. I'm Eric Donaldson. Follow me for global trade, leadership, and building a legacy that actually stands.